who's in prison, the other one. And I'm going, oh, wow, Teresa just sent us a... Anyhow.
Welcome to the show, Tricia.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. We love having you guys on. You bring in such passion, and we have such a large audience of elder people. So
it fits our demographics.
It's just
great.
We're so glad to have you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. This is your first time on the show.
MorseLife
this is
last year.
Yes, I joined MorseLife about a year ago, last March, so it would be 1 year. I am Vice President of Market Development, and what I'm responsible for is generating revenue, brand awareness across all our product lines.
You're important.
Yes.
A little bit.
Keeps the lights on.
Yeah, so in addition to, brand awareness, ensuring that all our product lines are integrated, that we're cross-selling, everything flows very smoothly within that continuum of care.
Is there anything you don't do? Seriously, when it comes to elder health.
When it comes to elder law. Elder law. Elder care. We do have an elder law attorney.
We do. But
we do a lot of different services. So I'm responsible, 33 years ago when the Jewish community came together and decided that they wanted to have a nursing home in West Palm Beach, catered to this population. They started with 160 beds, one nursing home. Today our campus is over 37 acres.
Wow.
We have 160
Which is amazing.
We have the 160-bed nursing home beds. We have a state-of-the-art rehabilitation center, which is 120 beds. We have home care, private, which provides for meal preparation, light housekeeping, companionship. We have skilled or Medicare home care, which provides for, recovery from illnesses. We have an aphasia center, which is one of few in South Florida, which provides for speech therapy, people having, post-stroke disorders, helping them being able to regain communication skills, getting back into the community. We have our memory care, which is slated to open in May for 52 assisted living apartments. We have our tradition, which is running out at a waiting list right now. It's 144 apartments, both independent and assisted living, and we're also slated to begin construction on a new tower. For those of you who are concerned about the wait list, we are taking reservations for the new tower currently, and that's slated to open.
So call them now.
Yes,
get on the waiting list.
We have priority
and you cover all the bases for everything, for all services.
Just give everybody your phone number.
We are at 561-471-5111. And you can also reach us, like Steve-O said, MorseLife.org.
So where did you work prior to MorseLife?
I worked for another senior care organization out of Fort Lauderdale. They manage 23 skilled nursing facilities in the state of Florida and Alabama. So as a regional with them, I traveled, between the two states, providing consultant services and marketing.
See, MorseLife is smart. They stole her.
That's exactly it. So what makes you go to this type of sector?
I find, it all started for me as a child, truly. My grandmother moved in with us when I was 8 years old, and my mom became the primary caregiver for her after my grandfather had passed away. And she was, diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and I realized at a really early age what it was like, caring for my grandma. She would ask things like, where's Pappy, where is
he? It's overwhelming.
Yeah,
I had a grandfather with Alzheimer's also.
As a young child, I would say, Mom, doesn't Grandma realize, Pappy died? And the first time I told her that, my mom gave me this look like, was the debts there? And she was like, you can't tell her that. Every time you tell her, it's like she realized for the very first time that she's hearing this news. So at that young age, it was very impressionable. I had Grandma's friends coming over to play cards, Mom involved in a lot of different things. It was a love for me at that point in time. I just couldn't possibly imagine doing something else. I find today that the healthcare field has so much tremendous diversity, growth, changing. It's a feel-good and a very challenging job for me.
Usually it was the daughter that was taking care of the parents. I don't know how that happened.
And nowadays, all the women, they work. Most women work now.
Yes.
So they need additional help and home care and assisted living.
Absolutely.
So what got you to MorseLife?
Well, I was recruited to MorseLife.
Smart. They're very smart.
And I was, I was doing a lot of traveling before, so it was nice to come to an organization that was, just in one county and close to my home.
Yes, they're located in Palm Beach.
They are located in Palm Beach, just north of Okeechobee Boulevard on Haverhill. And when I first met with them, I had known a lot about MorseLife and, you know, their mission and the people. But when I first met with the team and I realized how much passion that this team have, I was so impressed by it.
And that they really care about all their patients.
They care about the people,
Yes.
the residents, the community, the employees. And I'm really proud to say MorseLife was just honored as a top employer by the South Florida Business Journal this year.
Wow.
So I'm really excited. I feel honored
That's
to be
amazing.
a part.
That truly is.
Yeah.
What's so great about MorseLife also is you guys give back to the community. It's
do.
not about just taking your money.
We do.
And that is
The
so,
mission is so important.
it is.
And you can feel it. And I don't know if you guys have had an opportunity to come up to our campus, but you can feel it walking through. The people make such a
It's
difference.
beautiful.
No, we saw pictures
It's-
of it.
Yeah.
It's magnificent. It really
breathtaking.
is.
I mean, when you pull up, it's like, wow, I work here. I mean,
Yes.
That's exactly how I feel every day. I drive into work with a smile. I look at the campus, I look at the people, and the things that we do and what we
Isn't
can do
that
for the
nice?
community.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling. It really is.
now MorseLife just changed their name.
We did.
They did.
Yes.
They're now the MorseLife Health System.
We most certainly are.
And why is that?
We do an annual strategic planning retreat where we take, you know, key employees or employees that we feel, you know, from line staff to managers that can make a difference. So we get all these people together and we plan different initiatives like the Program for All Inclusive Elderly Care, PACE.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that last month.
PACE, right. PACE was one of the initiatives that came out of our strategic planning retreat, as well as this new independent living tower comes
Right.
out of the strategic planning retreat. And we felt that it would be important for us to align our model, our healthcare model, with our name. Everyone knows MorseLife, but it's MorseLife Health System. I mean, it is what we do. So we felt it would be more important to align our focus with the name.
Tell us about some of your other expansion plans you've got going on.
Well, we have been, how do I say this? We have been approached so many times in the South County area for the need. So we have, in addition to building the new tower, we are doing great services in the South County area. You know, Boynton, Delray, Boca Raton, all in the southern part of Palm Beach County. We're providing the home care private for meal preparation, concierge type services. We're doing the skilled home care for those patients or residents getting out of the hospital that need some sort of therapy or so forth after illness or recovery from something or the other. We're doing rehab at home, so we can come to your home and provide speech therapy, occupational therapy. And
That's what I said. They cover all the bases.
We
they
actually
really
had
do.
two people email saying, it's not fair. We live in Broward.
I
but
know.
But you do accept people from other counties, so it's not.
From any county, and as well as it's not just a Jewish facility.
That's
and
correct.
people have that thought process that it is, but it's not.
Right. For inpatient rehab, if they want to come to our rehab center, it would be fine. We can accept from pretty much wherever.
Right.
We've taken patients from Las Vegas who went out there and was having a good time gambling and had, unfortunately, to come back to us, and, you know, from different places. But for home care, we only do Palm Beach County. So until we expand further south into Broward County, we wouldn't be able to visit anyone in their homes.
And that makes sense, too.
Yeah, unless they have, you know, because our licensing is Palm Beach County for now.
Do you realize, you guys have got the most incredible, your name is, when we tell
They have the
people
most incredible reputation.
yeah, your reputation is just so.
Even in other states, when we mentioned MorseLife, they said, "Oh, we've heard of them,"
I know.
that's huge.
Yeah, we were approached today by a facility up in Pennsylvania to do a health fair down here with them.
Right,
Because
so
they've,
you
know,
guys set the example.
Yeah, they've done some research. They called around and they said, oh, well, you guys are definitely a leader. We'd like to partner with you when we come down.
Isn't that nice?
We get a lot of New Yorkers that listen to the show because they can listen online, and they have parents down here, and it's so important. This is not an area that you just, well, should we use this person? We have someone right here in studio that is the top of the top. MorseLife.
That's why I said get your name on the waiting list for the new tower.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to go.
Yeah, if you are interested in getting, we already have the floor plans. We have a lot of people that have already given deposits and are ready to sign. They're pushing us to get this thing going as fast as possible. So if you're interested, certainly give us a
broken
call.
ground?
We're breaking ground in May.
Okay.
So it's called the Transition Tower.
It is the tower.
So tell us a little bit about that.
It's the tower, the tradition of the Palm Beaches. So we have an existing physical plant.
Right.
And then we're building a 10-story tower that has 182 independent living apartments. It will be obviously on our campus in West Palm Beach, which is on Haverhill Road, just between Okeechobee and 45th Street. It's very luxurious, very high-end resort-style living. I describe it as a cruise ship on land because there is so much activities going on. It's a lifestyle.
Yes.
And the nice thing about MorseLife is that it's like a progression. You can start out independent, go to assisted living, go to a nursing home facility. So you could just progress. I mean, as you get older, obviously your needs change.
Absolutely. It is definitely a continuum of care. I've seen, people who even start out independently at home, ended up, having to come in to live at independent living or even needing some more assistance, or even not so much so thinking about it as a senior community, but it's just nicer to be around people of your own age, your own culture, heritage, things like that.
Socialize.
Exactly. So they move into us, then, end up needing some rehabilitation or memory care. It's another initiative that came out of our strategic planning where we wanted people to be able to age in place. So it was so important to add that product line because they want to remain with us. They don't want to go anywhere else.
Of course.
We have people that live in the tradition with us who've been there since we initiated 10 years ago.
That's amazing. So they used to want to stay at home. They used to didn't want to leave their home, and now you have a facility like you have, and it's like
it's very enticing.
And I totally understand those who want to stay at home, because for those people who are able to care for themselves, are over the age of 55 and meet the nursing home criteria and are duly eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, we offer the PACE program, which is the program for all-inclusive care for the elderly. So I feel like there is something for everyone, no matter where you are and on the spectrum. If you need some sort of healthcare needs, Morse Life Health System can help you out.
Do you have any type of companionship programs from the home? Because we're starting to hear a lot about companionship
We do,
programs.
and I am so proud of our private home care. I feel like we have the best of the best, and I say this because she truly is. I call her the matchmaker. So you see all these reality shows of matchmakers matching, the guy and the girls and all these different dating systems. I feel like finding the perfect companion is as important as finding the person you're going to be married to.
Can I tell you something? I agree, because I had an uncle that went through a ton of people till he found his perfect match, because these people spend so much time with you.
Exactly. So I say, I joke around, I'm like, you're the matchmaker, because it's a science, it's a talent, it's a skill. And she has this where she's able to find that person, because it's someone who's going to be living with you, taking care of you.
Exactly.
You're going to be spending time with, your medical needs as well as your social needs. So she is very good at finding you or anyone the perfect person to be with them.
What is some of your criteria hiring these people?
A very strict interview process.
That's the first thing I would know.
A stringent interview.
Absolutely.
Background check.
Background check. It is very important to go through the stringent interview process, making sure that they have the customer service skills. They go through some special training with us. I can tell you from my interview process was extremely stringent, and they did a national search. And it's the same thing with caregivers. We're an agency, not a registry, so there is certain background systems and checks that has to go into place, because we want to ensure that these people that we're putting our name behind it, are going into someone's home, are respectable, honest, good caregivers that would be able to give the kind of uncompromising care that we offer.
So you don't have to worry if you've got mom and dad who's coming into the house.
Not at all. And that, you see so much of it. I see so much, elder abuse, elder exploitation, financial, mental, otherwise. We just want to make sure that whoever we hire can represent the Morse Life Health System in the right way.
Hey, we need to go to break.
I was just going to say
I love
that.
the show. It's like it goes by so fast. Let's go to break. When we come back, we are going to do more with Morse Life. Hope you're watching right now. You can just go to Morse Life's website. We'll be right back.
MorseLife is a nationally recognized provider of elder care and support services for seniors and their families in Palm Beach County. Located on the expansive Maryland and Stanley M. Katz Seniors Campus in West Palm Beach. MorseLife is dedicated to enhancing quality of life for older adults through a full range of services. MorseLife provides long-term care, state-of-the-art short-term rehabilitation, luxury independent and assisted living, memory care, and home health services. MorseLife is also the exclusive Palm Beach County affiliate for PACE, the national program of all-inclusive care for the elderly. MorseLife has been awarded the Governor's Gold Seal of Excellence and is a 5-star nursing facility committed to continuous research and training that consistently delivers enlightened senior care. MorseLife also offers concierge care for clients seeking an enhanced level of private home care. For more information or a tour of the campus, please call 561-471-5111 or visit www.morselife.org.
And we're back, and we're here with the Vice President of Market Development, Trish. So we're going to talk about Alzheimer's and dementia, because now with all the baby boomers and everything else, that's a big thing with Alzheimer's. So tell everybody about MorseLife and their care as far as that's concerned.
Well, as I mentioned before, encouraging people to age in place, we felt that it was important to have that continuum of care, to add the memory care component to our campus. So what we're doing, and what we're slated to open in May, we are adding 52 memory care assisted living apartments, and we're also adding 30 memory care advanced Alzheimer's memory care beds
Tell
to
us
the
what that
nursing home.
means.
So while there are, for the assisted living, those who are suffering from, some sort of dementia, Alzheimer's, Lou Gehrig's disease, something like that. And then for the 30 beds nursing home are for those who can't handle themselves, who cannot do any activities of daily living, who can't, shower or bathe themselves or anything like that.
They need constant care.
Need constant
and security is the biggest factor.
24-hour care.
Yes.
They would qualify for the nursing home section. And a lot of times, people may come into the assisted living, and as they age, they decline, unfortunately, and then they'll need nursing home care. So we wanted to ensure that once they decline and they no longer qualify for assisted living, it's not like we're sending them someplace else. They would be able to transition in-house and move to a different floor with us.
So once you're in one facility on the campus, you're eligible for all the other facilities to move to the next progression.
The next level of care.
Yes.
So from rehab to long-term care into either memory care, long-term care, assisted living, or nursing home. So we have that component. And it's for the memory care, it's one building for the 52 assisted living apartments and the 30 bed. It is very secured. There's gardens, Serenity Gardens, that's going to be there. We have a labyrinth feature, fountains. There is a simulated garage with a car parked in it, because a lot of times when you get Alzheimer's, one of the first things that people have a hard time giving up is the car keys. They don't want to give up the
So
driving.
you have an actual car
We will
there.
have
That's
an
interesting.
Yeah, we'll have an actual car. So, if you want to go driving, you can. Nobody promises that the car is going to work.
So the
But
car
they
doesn't move, it's
that is-
stationary.
That's correct. It's a non-functioning car, but it will be there, so that ways they have that ability to go outside, walk around, have your car keys, check out the mechanics. I don't know how it all is going to come together, but that's going to be there as well.
Now, there's
So
a
once again, I wanted to ask a question. So why is that the car factor? Why is that a big thing?
Research has shown that a lot of times, they forget a lot of things. They forget, their short-term, long-term memory. You get your driver's
Sounds like me.
license.
I know.
You get your driver's license at a very early age, 15, 17, somewhere around there. And that's one of the things. It's your independence. It's one of the things that go last. So a lot of times they'll ask, where's my car?
So you just give them the keys, they go out to the
Yeah.
car, and they feel like
That is correct. Another
Their car. Wow.
Another important component for us that we're adding to our memory care is music and memory. We had the movie, and I don't know if either one of you or if our audience has had a chance to see it, the movie Alive Inside, where social
No.
worker Dan Cohen spent 3 years doing research about music and how it affects the mind and how it embraces and encourages people to take them back into different places. So Dan Cohen with neurologist Dr. Oliver Sacks did this documentary, and we showed it at our Health and Wellness Symposium earlier this year. There was not a dry eye in the audience. It was extremely moving. So we have embraced music and memory on campus, and we will also be implementing that with our new memory care feature as well.
They just do everything. You've got a conference coming up on aging with the White House.
That is
Doesn't
correct.
happen very often.
I know. Just once
That's
in every 10
amazing.
years.
What would you like to see come out of this conference?
Well, there are so many good things that are happening at this conference this year. Healthy aging, long-term care, the Elder Justice Act. I'm a lawyer that's my background as well. And for me, it's so near and dear to my heart to see more things coming out from the Elder Justice Act. We talked about earlier in the show, making sure that our elders aren't financially exploited, elder abuse. I would like to see us becoming, more regulations coming out of that, so people are more educated on choices to make. What are their rights? Who to
Especially down here.
Yes.
Wow, there's so many things that go. You hear scary stories how people were just,
Taken advantage of.
Yes.
Yeah, out of their money.
Day
Life
in and day
savings.
out.
Yes.
Yes. You work so hard, you trust in people to come into your home, and this is, when you're so vulnerable and
Exactly.
you need care and you need that strength, that's the last thing you want to deal with. So that is most important to me. Again, I had mentioned earlier in the show, when my grandmother came to live with us, one of the things that occurred, with her prior was, she had a niece, a relative, not even a stranger, who took her to the bank and transferred some
No.
assets.
wow.
And you would think that that would be a family member. So it's just extremely,
It's really
extremely
sad.
sad, disheartening. So for me, it's important to see some of the regulations, so us as a nation can honor our seniors and take good care of them.
It's amazing. Give everybody your phone number again.
It's 561-471-5111.
So there's a program with survivors and liberators, portraits by, is it Wilma Bulkin Siegel?
Yes, Dr. Siegel.
And she's a physician and an artist.
Yes, and it's amazing. So what we have coming up on campus is Dr. Siegel has done some portraits on Holocaust survivors and liberators. So she has noticed, on the 60th anniversary, she had noticed that, we were losing these survivors, their stories, and the details about all the things that occurred to them. And one of the things she did for the 70th anniversary was she did all these portraits, and we have them displayed at the Tradition of the Palm Beaches. There are 36 portraits in all, 25 survivors, and
Wow.
11 of their children. And this is going to be on display for all of March. So if you are interested in coming to the campus to take a tour, seeing this artwork, which is, they're huge pieces, they're absolutely beautiful.
So people don't forget.
Absolutely.
Because that's important.
It's really important to
Because a lot of the Holocaust museums are even closing down now. I mean, we're losing all that. So that is so it's there the whole month of March.
Yeah, we're on display the entire month of March. So if you want to schedule an appointment, you could call us at 561-471-5111, and we'll be more than happy to schedule a private viewing.
Is there a fee for that?
No fee.
Free.
It's open to the public, so
Wonderful.
just give us a call. We'd love to share it with you. They're gorgeous pieces of art. Dr. Siegel is extremely talented physician and artist.
Wow.
Yeah.
What what else do you have coming up for March?
Well, we have Purim.
Okay.
Yes, so we are doing, our high holidays, Meals on Wheels. We do over 50,000 meals per year for our Meals on Wheels.
Hamantaschen.
Yes. So we have that going on as well. So we do, the high holidays. We do Purim is coming up next month, in the month of March. So we have that going on as well on campus.
And Passover.
Yeah,
coming up.
Passover's
Yes,
coming up.
that's true.
What do you do for Passover?
We do the high holidays. We
They
do
do
Meals on
seders?
Wheels. Yes, to the home, to those who are less fortunate and can't make it out someplace. We do that for them. It's a huge volunteer drive. We are so thankful for our volunteers because they make this happen. We deliver a lot of meals on that day. It's extremely busy mitzvah days, so.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, so if there are volunteers that are willing to help us out, we'd appreciate you as well.
You have to deliver matzah to everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely.
If people would like to volunteer, what number should they call?
561-471-5111. Just ask for volunteers, and we can get you
And
scheduled.
it's a great cause. It really is.
It really is.
Because there's so many seniors that just can't get out to the stores.
It's
So
true.
this provides a huge service for them.
It is true.
I want to play Find the Matzah.
Okay, you'll
gonna
play
volunteer.
that.
I want to
You're getting a
volunteer.
little old for that. You get no money.
That's guilt. Thank you very
Okay.
much. See, I have to teach you everything.
You teach me nothing.
In closing, God, this show always goes by
It
so
does.
fast with
Wow.
MorseLife. Just give everybody just why they should contact you. We know all the good things you're doing, but just like there's people listening right now that are right there kind of on the
Trying
edge.
to make a decision.
Well, we are a center of excellence. We provide uncompromising care, excellent care. We service from our heart. It is what we're known best for.
Obvious.
Besides everything else, If you have questions or you're not sure about anything at all, just give us a call. You've got a question, we've got an answer. If we don't have an answer, we'll find one for you. So you can look us up on the web, contact us through our page, morselife.org, or definitely give us a call at 561-471-5111.
Perfect.
You can actually go back and watch today's show over. We have a lot of people that missed the show that will go back to your website and review the show again. It's so great that you guys give back so much. It is just, it's
Right.
like a
But
blessing.
if you have questions, you absolutely could call them at any time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Does the phones go down at a certain time? Is there a certain time?
Not at
You've got
all.
24/7?
Yes, please
like the
call.
way I did that.
Yes.
24/7. And if you're listening to us right now in New York and you have family here, listen, you've got to see this campus. Go to the website. You can
Absolutely. There's
see
a virtual tour.
Exactly.
You can check us
Which
out.
is magnificent. It really is.
There's a lot of information about all our different services. And if you're not sure of where to go and you want to call and ask for Tricia, you most certainly can.
Nice.
And I would be able to help you and route you to the appropriate party.
Remember
So
how much
please.
Mom and Dad did for you growing up? Now this is your chance to give back, because this is just a phenomenal facility. We're blessed to have them as part of the show
Absolutely.
every month. Thank you for coming on
Thanks so
today.
much.
Thank you
coming
so
on,
much.
Trish.
You
It's been
guys
a
are a
pleasure.
delight.
Trish Hughes, the VP of Marketing.
The big macher.
Yeah, the VP of Marketing Mockers, right? Hey, we're going to go to break, and we come back. We've got actually more with MorseLife. We're going to be talking about the PACE program.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
MorseLife is a nationally recognized provider of elder care and support services for seniors and their families in Palm Beach County. Located on the expansive Maryland and Stanley M. Katz Seniors Campus in West Palm Beach. MorseLife is dedicated to enhancing quality of life for older adults through a full range of services. MorseLife provides long-term care, state-of-the-art short-term rehabilitation, luxury independent and assisted living, memory care, and home health services. MorseLife is also the exclusive Palm Beach County affiliate for PACE, the national program of all-inclusive care for the elderly. MorseLife has been awarded the Governor's Gold Seal of Excellence and is a 5-star nursing facility committed to continuous research and training that consistently delivers enlightened senior care. MorseLife also offers concierge care for clients seeking an enhanced level of private home care. For more information or a tour of the campus, please call 561-471-5111 or visit www.morselife.org.